So please put your hands together for the 2022 New England champions.
Are they coming, John?
We're popping the champagne.
I can't hear you. Louder, louder.
Let's go,
And let me hand the mic over right now to the head coach of this amazing team, Coach Rachel Lowry.
That was you, Mr. Minor. I'm just looking for Coach Diaz. He said he was pulling in, but
Here he is.
there he is. Our cheerleader. So, as you can hear, I'm losing my voice slightly because of yesterday's game. That doesn't happen very often, but I can't tell you how exciting. It has to be one of the most exciting basketball games I've ever been a part of. To recap in a very few words, for this season, we played in our first tournament in January in the Martin Luther King tournament with 4 games, and we won them all. So that was our first trophy that Ken sold. We continued on and went into the state tournament. Had 2 great games and then played against probably the best competition we had seen thus far against Assumption out of Ansonia, Connecticut. Fantastic game, and ended up winning that one as well. So we were the Connecticut state champions. And then finally going up to Vermont for the New England regionals. And I keep reiterating to the girls how exciting it is to know that out of the 6 New England states, this team is the best out of all of New England. The best part about this weekend's games is not only in talking about or having our basketball games, but I think this group of girls and the parents, we felt the St. Tim's family. We swam together, we had dinner together, we had meals, we had fun, we prayed together. And I will tell you, before every single game in this tournament, we got in a circle, held hands, said the Our Father, and I know he was present in every single victory that we had. And just to recap a little bit for this tournament, on Saturday, our first game was against Providence. Every single player that you see in front of you here had the opportunity to play. We ended up winning that game 41-25 with Maeve Staunton having a high score of 25 points. Our second game was against St. Catherine Siena out of Boston, again winning 35-21, and this game was dominated by Zoe Canning with her 13 points. Followed by Kenna Gallagher's 10 points, and Maeve Staunton was third with 8 points. Which shows the team effort. And then yesterday, I still get the chills. We haven't stopped watching video clips of this game because it's unbelievable. First quarter, 14-6, St. Tim's. We were feeling it. We were on a ride. Then second quarter, 16-21, we're down by 5. Going into the third quarter, it's now 29-19. We scored 5 points in 2 quarters. We're not used to that. So we were feeling it. Coach Diaz gave a great fourth quarter speech. I won't say what he said, but I think it worked. Beep, beep, beep. Just kidding, Father. And then, with 5 minutes left in the game, it was 29-19, as I said, at the end of the third. 5 minutes left, we're still down by 10 points. And in watching the clip, not only was our defense what won the game, because we held that team to 0 points in the fourth quarter. They didn't score.
Woo!
Our girls came down, showed their heart, had some key defensive rebounds from Lou, from Ari. Ari took a charge. And if you watch the video, she comes walking down after half court, and if you know Ari, I took a charge. She did. Then we got the 2 points to tie up the game. And I will have to say, we scored 13 points in the fourth quarter after scoring 5 out of 2 quarters. And all 13 points, even though they were all scored by Maeve Staunton, they were all off of offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, a charge, a phenomenal steal by Kenna Gallagher on, I don't know how she stayed in bounds, to give it to Maeve to score the basket that tied the game. And then again, this is going back, sorry, the last thing I wanted to say is, where I know the Lord was present with us, is their girl got the rebound, is dribbling down the sideline with nobody in front of her, and the other coach calls a timeout. And I looked at my 2 assistants and I said, why did he call the timeout? That was the stupidest thing he could have done. She had a wide open layup. And then you go back to the video and you can see she was wide open. They inbound the ball. They wanted to run a play for their best player. We get a steal from Maeve. She gets fouled, goes to the free throw line, makes 1 basket, misses the second, but they get the rebound. Clock goes off. St. Tim's wins by 3 points, scoring 13 points in 5 minutes.
Woo.
Unbelievable.
Woo!
So to say that this wasn't probably the best weekend I've had in years, since we haven't gone anywhere in 2 years, but just an unbelievable experience. And it was more than just basketball. It was family, it was faith, it was friends, and it was love. And I just thank all of you girls for everything that you've allowed us to experience with you this season.
Woo!
Oh yes, and of course we have to give yourselves, the St. Tim's community, a round of applause, as well as the parents, because we couldn't have done this without your support and without the parents' support as well. And Mr. Menor, Mrs. Hubert, thank you for all of your support. It's been phenomenal.